stay up all night and learn. You don't want to go to hell. Hey, shalom my Talmidim. Many of you have been asking, what is the Tikun Layla Shavuot? There's a tradition that we didn't prepare correctly when we received the Torah at Sinai. So now what we do is we stay up all night so that we can show that we are tired when we receive the Torah. On this night, if you stay up all night according to the Ari, that you will not lose sleep. If you sleep the whole next day, then you'll catch up on your sleep. As a child, I was also very excited to stay up all night. And then we ended up learning a lot of Torah. And a lot of you have been asking, well, really, how do I stay up all night? That's a good question. Meth stimulants, also known as uppers, cocaine, speed, they do have side effects. As they are illegal and you can go to jail, you shouldn't be using those. Ritalin is a good way to stay up. If you can get that prescribed by your doctor, your parents might be able to help you through that, as they probably also feel that you have learning disabilities because you are in school. Just let them know about your issues of staying up in total boredom of listening to Shiurim. See, Rabbi David has found that going to classes can be quite a boring way to make it through a night and can cause you to fall asleep. ADD is known as attention deficit and also hyperactivity disorder. It's a disorder that people have when they're bored. So you might want to use Ritalin itself for getting through Shavuot. If you cannot get your hands on Ritalin, other ways to stay up: not going to Shiurim. Legal substances you could use. Let's see what Rabbi David has in his, let's see, we have, in our special closet we have chocolate, anything, chocolate, Diet Coke, caffeine. And there's a lot of other things you wouldn't think have caffeine in them, but they do, such as ice cream with chocolate in it, cake and cookies with chocolate. You can even have yogurt with chocolate. Coca-Cola. Coke is very good. I already started drinking to try to prepare myself for the day. Sugar helps for, it's a short-term stimulant. You do feel a little lack of energy afterwards, so you have to keep on eating and drinking. Carrying candies with you, maybe just a sugar tube. Definitely do not go to classes and listen to rabbis give speeches. That's going to make it a hard night for you. Learning Torah might make it hard. Wysotsky, that's in Israel, it's a brand. Really, you just want to stay away from speeches. Non-cola sodas a lot of times have caffeine in it, injected into the drinks. XL, most energy drinks, caffeine-free means that there's no caffeine in the product. It doesn't mean that the product costs less. Diet pills. Diet pills have a lot of caffeine. Use it as a start of you being prepared for receiving of the Torah. Thinner. Most energy givers have energy. The good thing about caffeine is it's legal. You can't go to jail for drinking Coca-Cola. The tradition of staying up all night is quoted in the Shulchan Aruch by Rabbi Yosef Cairo, a good friend of the Ari's, coming to you straight out of Tzfat, where Tikun Layla Shavuot started. Tzfat, where they stayed up all night. Tzfat, where you can get Tzfat candles with special Tzfat wax. Tzfat, where they sell Tzfat art, where they put circles around Hebrew letters. Tzfat, where they make copies of those Hebrew letters with circles around them and charge 50 shekel. Tzfat, where every day is Shabbat, and Shabbat is Shabbat Shabbaton, where every day is the day of rest, and Shabbat is just like Yom Kippur. Tzfat, where I was last Tuesday and didn't see one person working. Man, I've been staying up all night, just preparing. Now, what are you supposed to learn? A lot of people, hey, Rabbi David, what are you supposed to learn? Make sure that you have Rabbi's letters in it, known as Haskamot. You can see some of Rabbi David's library. Well, there's no rabbi letters in it, there's no Haskamot, so we can't learn this. You can learn the Kitzur Hilchot Shabbat. Rabbi Joseph Breuer, he wrote a letter, and it was handwritten. So that means that you can learn this. This is a good gauge as to what you can learn handwritten. Doctor should leave that out. That takes away from the legitimacy of Rabbi. He's a rabbi, Honing. He wrote a letter. I don't see a letter. There's no letter in this, so we cannot learn this. Don't learn this. Don't learn the Shmir Shabbat. You shouldn't be learning this because there's no letters. Oh, there we go. There's a letter. Kashrut. There's a letter in here, which makes Kashrut something you can learn. Oh, look at that. He might have not written. This might be an English book, but he does have enough letters. Holy Sefer. Look at, he has 1 letter, 2 letters. This one's by a rabbi too. You can't get much better than Rabbi Gifter. He's a rabbi. There's not one letter on the Chamisha Chumshei Torah. I don't know if you could trust to learn this Sefer in the Tikun Layla Shavuot. The Torah, stay away from learning the Torah because there's no letters that say that this is okay. You should also stay away from the Sidur. There's no letters in here. Stay away from this. Again, no letters, so even forbidden to use the Sidur. Tanakh, we've looked in this. Stay away from Torah, Nevi'im, Ketuvim. This also has no Haskamot. You're kind of limited in what you can learn on Shavuot. Not to learn the Sefer by Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, a student about his stuff. This Sefer is from Yeshua, but if Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Auerbach wrote a letter and put that in another book, you can learn that book. Shavuot Sameach, my Talmidim, and remember, you stay awake and take in as much caffeine as you can, because as according to the Ari, no matter what, no damage, nothing bad will happen to you if you stay up all night. Make sure your substances are legal. And just make sure that the Sefer you're learning, the book you're learning, has a letter from a rabbi telling you that it's okay to learn it. Unlike the Torah, which I always thought was okay, until now, when I finally look for the letter. Never knew about the letter. Josh, did you know about that the Torah doesn't have a letter in it? There's no letter in it. I want to go to hell. Josh, what is kashrut? What is kashrut? With the H at the end. Just wanted to know for the students.